The cows had been brought into the shed hours ago, their warm breath fogging the air as they huddled together. Among them was Bessie, a gentle brown dairy cow with wise, dark eyes. Just outside the shed, a man named Daniel stumbled through the snow. He had been walking home from the nearby village when the first warning signs hit. A flicker at the edge of his vision, the metallic taste in his mouth. Not now, he thought desperately. But his epilepsy gave no mercy. His body stiffened, and he collapsed face first into the snow, unconscious. Inside the shed, Bessie shifted restlessly. The other cows paid no mind to the muffled thud outside, but she did. With a low, concerned moo, she nudged the wooden gate until it creaked open just enough for her to slip out. The cold bit at her hide as she lumbered toward the motionless figure. Daniel's lips were already turning blue. Bessie sniffed at him, then, with surprising strength, hooked her head under his arm and dragged him. Inch by inch, she pulled him through the snow, back into the shed, where the warmth of the other cows clung to the air. Once inside, she nudged him against the hay, then lay down beside him, her massive body radiating heat. The other cows shuffled curiously, but Bessie stayed put, her steady breaths warming Daniel's frozen clothes. Hours passed. Then, a groan. Daniel's eyelids fluttered. His limbs ached, his head pounded, but he was alive. Blinking in confusion, he found himself pressed against the soft, warm side of a cow. Bessie turned her head and let out a soft, relieved sound, as if to say, "There you are." Tears stung his eyes as the realization hit him. He had been saved by a cow. When Old Man Harkin found him the next morning, Daniel was still curled against Bessie, his fingers buried in her thick fur. The farmer gaped. "Well, I'll be." Daniel laughed weakly, his breath still shaky. "She's a hero." And from that day on, Bessie was never just a cow again. She was a guardian, a miracle, and Daniel made sure she got the biggest, juiciest apples for the rest of her days.